Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Rob coming back at you once again with another live stream. So before we get started, you already know what to do. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the bell icon twice. Smash the like button, share this video out to all of your followers, and let's get it cracking. All right, so shout out to everybody who is in the building early. It's good to see each and every one of you. Hopefully you guys can hear me and see me okay. If you can, please give me a thumbs up or a radiation emoji in the chat. If you guys cannot, please give me a thumbs down or an angry face and I will work on fixing the problem. Shout out to everybody who's here. I'm gonna greet everybody and shout everybody out who's in the building early. All right. Shout out to my man Tony D. Yo, Tony, make sure that you leave a comment after the video or on one of the videos so I can get a wrench on you, bro. All right. Shout out to Carlton. What's good with it, bro? Shout out to Retro Gemini. Good to see you. Shout out to Miss Nisi. What's good with it, Miss Nisi? Good to see you. Shout out to my man AB Promotions. What's good with it, bro? Shout out to Corey Green. All right. So shout out to everybody. This was something that was unexpected. I was actually getting some stuff prepared because there's some stuff that I've been trying to do. And I saw this and I was like, man, that's wild, man. And I didn't even realize that that James Earl Jones was that old, man. I know he's been around for a long time. And you know what I'm saying? It's just when you see somebody as an adult, as a kid, you kind of don't really notice the aging process because they've already aged. Until they start, having like visible, notable health issues, or, if it's something that hits them real bad. But if there's somebody that is usually doing pretty well because they take care of themselves, and we don't crack, black don't crack. James Earl Jones, you know what I'm saying? It never even dawned on me. It's just kind of, you know what I'm saying, just going about my day, you know what I'm saying, yada yada. And it's funny because I had just changed one of the ringtones on my phone to a Star Wars themed ringtone, which is where I know James Earl Jones from the most, for being the voice of the infamous Darth Vader. All right. So yeah, man, rest in peace to James Earl Jones, one of the most recognizable voices in America. Would you guys agree with that? If you guys agree, give me a thumbs up. If you guys disagree, give me a thumbs down. Yeah, he was on The Lion King. Shout out to y'all in the comment section. I got a Q&A there so you guys could drop whatever role or whatever voice that you all thought that James Earl did the best. Make sure you guys leave your choice in the Q&A. All right. Also, if you guys could do the survey about the notifications, that would be great as well. All right. We're going to take a look at a couple articles real quick to go over there. Shout out to Brooklyn Queen. Shout out to Tia. Shout out to everybody that just came in. If y'all haven't hit that like button yet, do me that favor. Hit that like button. This is the article from Orange County Register, and it says acting legend James Earl Jones died at 93. So he lived a really
long and healthy life. A really long and healthy life. You know what I'm saying? 93 years old is wonderful. And if you guys are aware of the lifespan demographics that apply to us, that's really good. That's something, if you ask me, that we all should aspire towards through health, wealth, and wellness. You know what I'm saying? So now here it says, legendary actor James Earl Jones, known for his commanding screen presence in films ranging from Field of Dreams to The Sandlot, and for his booming voice that gave life to Darth Vader in Star Wars and Mufasa in Disney's The Lion King, died Monday at age 93. His representatives confirmed to Deadline, and we'll be checking out that Deadline article, that Jones died at his home in Dutchess County, New York. Born in Mississippi, Jones began his career on a stage, appearing in a variety of Shakespeare productions, and landed roles on the soap operas Guiding Light and As the World Turns. He broke into the big screen playing the role of Bombardier, Lieutenant Lothar Zog, director Stanley Kubrick's dark nuclear war comedy / drama Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. He appeared regularly on television and landed roles in films such as End of the Road, The Great White Hope. End of the Road and The Great White Hope. He also appeared in the TV miniseries Roots, portraying author Alex Haley. But in 1997, in 1977, he also brought Star Wars with Jones, providing the menacing baritone voice of villain Darth Vader. Shout out to Villainy. Capturing Jones to the household name status, catapulting Jones to the household name status, and making him a sought-after and instantly recognizable voice actor. Yeah, and what's interesting about it is that James Earl Jones is one of those type of people that has that voice that, like, when you hear the voice of James Earl Jones is louder than the character, and you recognize the voice more than you recognize the character. It's almost like an honor for the character to be voice acted by James Earl Jones. That's how amazing of skill James Earl Jones had with the voice talents. If you guys would agree with that, give me a thumbs up. If y'all would disagree with that, then give me a thumbs down. His other film credits include Coming to America. I forgot he was in Coming to America. The Hunt for Red October, Sneakers, and Clear and Present Danger. All right, so there's that. All right, so that was a nice little short article by the Orange County Register. All right, there was another article that I saw from the Virginian Pilot, so we're going to take a quick look at that. I think this one is a little bit longer, might have a little bit more info in it, so let's see. All right, shout out to everybody that's here. I appreciate you guys. If you guys haven't smashed that like button yet, please do me a favor, take a moment, smash that like button. Also, if you guys haven't hit the bell, please do me a favor, hit that bell. All right, and if you're not subscribed, if you're new to the channel, we will be more than happy to have you join us. Hit that bell twice and share the stream to your social media. All right. James Earl Jones, iconic actor and voice of Darth Vader, dies at 93. James Earl Jones, who overcame racial prejudice and a severe stutter, I didn't know that as far as the stutter part, to become a celebrated icon of stage and screen, eventually lending his deep, commanding voice to CNN, The Lion King, and Darth Vader, has died. He was 93 years old. His agent, Barry McPherson, confirmed Jones died Monday morning at home. The cause was not immediately clear. I would, at an age of 93, I would automatically, more than likely, attribute that to old age. Would you? If you guys would agree, give me a thumbs up. If you guys would disagree, give me a thumbs down. I would automatically attribute that to old age. I don't think that there would be anything really wild going on at that age. You know what I'm saying? That would make things a mystery, right? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DSB. Definitely appreciate you, bro. Make sure you guys show DSB some love. I definitely appreciate it for funding the organization and for standing on business. Let me find this drop real quick. My bad.
How do you think that we fund this organization, huh? We're not exactly the March of Dimes.
And the drops on my end, so I can't see them. So hopefully the standing on business drop will play. If the drops are actually playing, just throw some thumbs up in the chat so I know when I click back to the live chat.
I'm standing on business. I'm standing on Understand I'm being.
All right, that's what's up. That one actually played on my end, so I know that one played. Did the Blade play?
How do you think that we fund this organization, huh? We're not exactly the March of Dimes.
If it didn't play, well, guess what? You just got it again. You just got it again. Shout out to DSB. Shout out to the whole green team. Shout out to all the members. Everybody should become a member. It's only 99 cents. Definitely helps. All right. The pioneering Jones, who worked deep into his 80s. Look at that work ethic. And they tell us that we're lazy all the time. You know what I'm saying? They tell us that we're lazy all the time. But when you go out to the stores and when you go out anywhere, who are the old people that you see that's working? Just saying. Won 2 Emmys, a Golden Globe, 2 Tony Awards, and a Grammy, the National Medal of Arts, the Kennedy Center Honors, and was given an honorary Oscar for Special Tony for Lifetime Achievement. In 2022, a Broadway theater was renamed in his honor. So this dude is entrenched as an icon into the acting culture. You know what I'm saying? He cut an elegant figure late in life with a wry sense of humor and a ferocious work habit. And see, there you go. Again, we're lazy, right? But one of the things that he's known for in his life is his work habit and his work ethic. Let me tell you something. If you're black and you live in the United States, and especially you're as old as James Earl Jones is, to have grew up in the time that he grew up and to still be as physically healthy, mentally stable, and capable to work into your 80s, that says something. I'm just asking you guys, what does that say? You know what I'm saying? In 2015, he arrived at rehearsals for a Broadway run of The Gin Game, having already memorized the play with notebooks filled with comments from the creative team. He said he was always in the service of work. So he's a workaholic. And the thing is that's interesting is, if you know, a lot of us are workaholics, especially if it's something that's our passion or something that's good or something that you do as a stress relief. People would do that all day long. I love making content. I burn myself out on making content. It's something that I enjoy doing. It's a pastime for me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you will see people driven like that. You know what I mean? You need the need to storytell has always been with us, he told the Associated Press then. I think it first happened around campfires when the man came home and told his family he got the bear didn't get him. And now in 2024, women are going to the forest seeking the bear and not the man. That's neither here nor there, though. It's just interesting how you listen to some of this old school talk, and then as you listen to it in 2024, the way that it'll get spun as some type of misogyny or just insanity. You know what I'm saying? If you guys agree that fuzzy wuzzy nonsense got to go, give me a thumbs up. If y'all disagree and y'all cool with the fuzzy wuzzy stuff, well, before you put that thumbs up in the comment, hit that merch store and buy some fuzzy wuzzy items and show me that you believe it. All right. So now here it says he was also a sought after voice actor, expressing the villainy of Darth Vader. One of his best roles was being a villain. Shout out to Crew Reality. What's good with you, bro? One of his best roles was being a villain. That should tell everybody something. As well as the benign dignity of King Mufasa in Disney's animated The Lion King, and announcing "This is CNN" during station breaks. He won a 1977 Grammy for his performance on the Great American Documents audiobook. How many people have heard the quote-unquote Great American Documents audiobook? If you guys have ever heard that or listened to that, give me a thumbs up. If you guys have not, then give me a thumbs down. I've never heard it. I'm keeping it a buck. If you were an actor or aspired to be an actor, if you pounded the pavement in these streets, looked for jobs, one of the standards we always had was to be a James Earl Jones. Samuel L. Jackson said once. And I could definitely see that. And what's crazy now is I think that it's safe to say that at this point in history, at this point in life, people that aspire to be actors would now look up at people like Samuel L. Jackson or people like Denzel Washington and say, these are the people that we want to be like. If you guys agree, give me a thumbs up. If you guys disagree, give me a thumbs down. People like Morgan Freeman, you know what I'm saying, as far as on the acting side. Some of his other films include Dr. Strangelove, The Greatest with Muhammad Ali, Conan the Barbarian, Three Fugitives, and playing an admiral in the 3 Tom Clancy blockbuster adaptations, The Hunt for Red October, Patriot Games, and Clear and Present Danger. In a rare romantic comedy, Claudine, Jones had an on-screen love affair with Diane Carroll. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Jones made his Broadway debut in 1958's Sunrise at Camp Obello and would win his 2 Tony Awards for The Great White Hope in 1969 and Fences in 1987. He was also nominated for On Golden Pond in 2005 and Gore Vidal's The Best Man in 2012. He was celebrated for his command of Shakespeare and Athol Fugard alike. More recent Broadway appearances include Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, Driving Miss Daisy, The Iceman Cometh, and You Can't Take It With You. All right. As a rising stage and television actor, he appeared in As the World Turns in 1965, becoming one of the first, quote unquote, and I'm going to say Black American actors in continuing role in a continuing role in a daytime drama. He performed with the New York Shakespeare Festival Theater in Othello, Macbeth, and King Lear, and off-Broadway plays. Jones was born by the light of an oil lamp in a shack in Arabutla, I hope I'm saying that right, Arcabutla, Mississippi, on January 17th in 1931. So let me ask you guys this question. What was America like? What was the world like in 1931? Shout out to Torian. And Torian said, don't forget the Atlantic commercials. Facts. Yeah, shout out to Daughter of the Most High. I agree. Oh, it's pronounced Diane. Okay, good look. Let me see who is it. Okay, good looking, Mr. King. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, Jim Crow era. Yeah. So let me ask you guys this question. How was life for James Earl Jones during this time? He had to go through far more tests through fire and brimstone to get to where he wanted to go to than any other actor, I would say. Nobody else had to deal with none of the stuff that he had going on. And look at how the world is. Look at all of the economic opportunity. Look at all the Hollywood opportunity. Look at all the talent. Look at everything that these people would have lost out on had James Earl Jones not been able to participate in acting. And look at all the value that he brought. What that tells you is that the people that have the majority of the resources have a serious mental deficit that everybody should be aware of. They would rather spite their nose and hurt their face than actually conduct themselves like normal, hospitable earth organisms. If you guys would agree, give me a thumbs up. If you guys would disagree, give me a thumbs down. So now here it says when Jones was 6, his mother took him to her parents' farm near Manistee, Michigan. Now I'm curious, right? We should, when we hear these old stories of these Black people that have these farms back in the day, like 1930 and going beyond, and those farms in the 1930s were passed down to their parents, we should do research, investigative research to trace the money and see where those farms went, see how they got gone, see how they're not owned anymore, or if they are still owned. Because that is some of the greatest amounts of wealth theft that has occurred that was facilitated and allowed by the United States government to pad the pockets of government officials who were greedy, as well as to provide societal benefit for the rest of society that America was geared to create and sustain. If you guys would agree with that, give me a thumbs up. If you guys would disagree, give me a thumbs down. I think that should be done. There should be some historians checking this kind of stuff out, real estate records and stuff like that. His grandparents adopted the boy and raised him. So there we go. Grandparent talk. Shout out to the grandparents, man. A world ended for me, the safe world of childhood, which unfortunately for Jones, his childhood wasn't even safe. Living in the south of the Mason-Dixon, you know what I'm saying, in the 1930s. Jones wrote in his autobiography, Voices and Silences, the move from Mississippi to Michigan was supposed to be a glorious event. For me, it was heartbreak. And not long after, I began to stutter. So that's interesting, right? Like that stutter that James Earl Jones might have developed, it could possibly be said that it might be a result of, untreated trauma that he had to deal with as a result of probably everything that he was going through at the time in the uncivilized America. And, the trauma of his mom passing away. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing how James Earl Jones developed a voice deficit, right? He developed a stutter, but ultimately what made him wealthy was his mastery of his voice. Yeah, shout out to Prince Majestic. I agree. His weakness is what catapulted him to an insane amount of success. That should be an inspiration for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And that right there is also evidence of a SWOT analysis working, right? Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. What is my weakness? My weakness is my voice. I have developed a stutter. What can I do with my voice? I have a unique voice. I can market my voice and make my voice a product that people won't be able to turn down. And successfully, that's what James Earl Jones did. You know what I'm saying? If you guys agree, give me a thumbs up. If y'all disagree, give me a thumbs down. And shout out to everybody that's in here. We got 27 people watching. We got 28 likes. We got the 1-to-1 popping off. If everybody could throw the 100 in the chat, that'd be great. Also, if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Let's try to get the video to 50 likes. All right. Here's the article from Deadline. It might have a little bit of repeat information. I'm just going through it to see if it's got anything extra. James Earl Jones died, revered Field of Dreams star, Darth Vader voice, and Broadway regular, was 93 years old. All right. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger, so hopefully that you guys are able to see the words a little bit more. All right. Is that better? If you guys are able to see the words a little bit more, if you're looking at the screen, give me a thumbs up. If you can't, then give me a thumbs down. Hopefully that's a little bit better. James Earl Jones, the revered actor who voiced Star Wars villain Darth Vader, starred in Field of Dreams and many other films and Broadway shows, and is an EGOT winner, died this morning at his home in Dutchess County, New York, where he was 93. His reps at Independent Artist Group confirmed the news to Deadline. Okay. Widely regarded as among the world's great stage and screen actors, Jones is one of the few entertainers to have won the EGOT, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony, through his Academy Award, though his Academy Award was honorary, which is wild. And again, like if you ask me, there should be a special set of awards for Black people who literally survived the genocidal time in America to prosper and rise to the top of their respective profession or their respective art. Because that's something that nobody else had to do. You know what I'm saying? And it don't matter if it make people feel bad. It made people feel good while they was benefiting off of it. Jones has received 2 Primetime Emmy Awards, a Daytime Emmy, a Spoken Word Grammy Award in 1977, and 3 Tony Awards. The actor amassed nearly 200 screen credits during his brilliant 60-year career. 60-year career. Think about that. That's 6 decades. 6 decades of quality, top quality acting that we got from James Earl Jones. That is amazing. 60 years. That's more than some people's lifespan. But I mean, a minute is more than some people's lifespan, especially, you know, certain political parties. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's very, very impressive. Very impressive. You know what I'm saying? Starting some early 60s TV guest roles and Stanley Kubrick's 1964 classic Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. And this was in 1964. So things were still not very easy or good. Look, I want to ask you guys this. In 1964, what are all of the hurdles that James Earl Jones would have had to go through to get to the level of success that he got to? What levels of success, what are the barriers to entry that James Earl Jones would have had to face in the 1960s to get to where he is? And here's my question. Would his pathway to success have been equally at an equal level of difficulty to his counterparts and his competitors? Let me know what you guys think in the chat. All right. He probably is best known for his voice role as the dastardly Darth Vader in George Lucas's original Star Wars trilogy, Star Wars 1977, The Empire Strikes Back 1980, and Return of the Jedi 1983. He also reprised the villainous role in Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, 2005, Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, 2016, Star Wars Episode 6, The Rise of Skywalker. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's Episode 4, I'm sorry. And TV's Obi-Wan Kenobi, Star Wars Rebel. James also voiced the Lion King's Mufasa in both the 1994 animated Pick and 2019 hybrid remake. He also lent his sonorous voice to the famous This Is CNN promo campaign for the cable news network. Born on January 17th in 1931 in Arcabutla, Mississippi, his many big screen credits Also films such as Conan the Barbarian, 1982, Coming to America, 1988, The Hunt for Red October in 1990, The Sandlot in 1990, Patriot Games in 1992, and Sneakers in 1992. He also appeared on The Simpsons 3 times. He was on The Simpsons? What was he? I do remember him kind of on The Simpsons, but what episodes was he on The Simpsons of? It's so many episodes of The Simpsons, and I've watched that show on and off, you know what I'm saying, every now and then for such a long time. I can't even think of what episodes it was that he was on. Did he do Darth Vader's voice on The Simpsons? Do y'all remember? Let me know. He was nominated for a lead actor Oscar for his role in The Great White Hope in 1971 and was given an honorary Oscar at the 2012 ceremony. An 8-time Emmy nominee, his 2 wins both came in 1991. Lead actor in a drama series for Gabriel Fire and supporting actor in a miniseries or special for Heatwave. Also commanding presence on the Broadway stage, Jones earned 4 competitive Tony Award nominations for Best Actor in a Play, winning twice for his performances as Jack Jefferson in The Great White Hope in 1969 and as Troy Maxon in August Wilson's Fences in 1987. He received a special Tony Award at a 2017 ceremony. The Great White Hope, in which he played a highly fictionalized version of heavyweight champion Jack Johnson, was Jones' breakthrough role. He also starred in a 1970 film adaptation, his first leading role on big screen. He appeared in nearly 24 Broadway shows, with his first starring role in Sunrise at Campobello in 1958, and most recently, The Gin Game in 2017. So that's wild, man. How many of y'all knew that he was still doing Broadway as late as 2017? If you guys knew that he was doing Broadway as late as 2017, give me a thumbs up. If you guys didn't know that, then give me a thumbs down. And shout out to everybody that's watching. I appreciate you guys. We got 25 people in the room. We got 30 likes. If everybody can bang on that like button, hit that bell, and also please share the stream out, I would definitely appreciate it. If you've already hit the bell, shared, and everything that you can do, make sure you guys throw some flames or some thumbs up in the chat if you guys are enjoying the content. All right. In September of 2022, the Schubert Organization rechristened its 110-year-old court theater as the James Earl Jones Theater, with a dedication ceremony attended by Samuel L. Jackson, LaTanya Richardson Jackson, Brian Stokes Mitchell, Norm Lewis, and New York City Mayor Egg Adams. Big E was there. You know what I'm saying? You can't think of an artist that has served America more, Broadway director Lenny Leon told the Associated Press at the time. Jones did not attend the dedication ceremony, but had been given a private tour of the facility the week prior. Jones was a 2002 Kennedy Center honoree and received Lifetime Achievement Awards from the SAG AFTRA in 2009 and by the National Board of Review in 1995. You know what I'm saying? And today, 9/9 of 2024, you know what I'm saying? He went home. And that's that. All right. So rest in power. You know what I'm saying? To James Earl Jones, great actor. You know what I'm saying? A true villain. You feel me? Known for his villainous Darth Vader voice and many of other accomplishments that are so long they take up entire articles. So busy and such work ethic that he has a acting career that's longer than many human beings live. You know what I'm saying? Just a very good person to look at and set the work ethic as a standard of for your own pathway to greatness and villainy. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Got some more content coming. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man DSB. Make sure y'all show DSB some love for funding the organization. We definitely appreciate it. Don't go nowhere. Watch this all the way through to the end. It'll take you to another video. Make sure you hit the like and drop a comment over there. And as always, ladies and gentlemen,